Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Blogging with Blake. I'm Antoinette, a social media maven, a boomer who blogs with a millennial mind. And today we're going to talk about 6 tips for bloggers working with brands. Now, the last video I touched on brands working with bloggers and why it's a win-win for everyone. Today we're going to talk about the 6 best practices for bloggers working with brands. So are you ready to get started? I remember when I first started blogging, I was doing it just to fill a void. My grandmom had just passed. I didn't have anybody really to talk to. Facebook wasn't giving me the love that I wanted. So I just started writing because writing is a passion of mine. I had no idea that you could actually earn income with a blog. Oh, by the way, if you've taken any of my basic blogging classes through the Money School of Delaware, then you'll know why I say earn money and not make money. When I got my first sponsored post, I was so excited. You know what? I actually lost the $50 check. That was back in 2013. And if you want to know who that brand is, read my blog at bloggingwithblake.com and find out why I'm still using that product. Now I'm 2 years in, I'm not losing any more checks, I'm earning some good money, and I'm going to tell you my 6 tips for bloggers working with brands. Mine, there's so many other things out there, so read them. But today we're just going to talk about the 6 tips. Number 1, be honest in your review. Don't sell your soul. For a few free products, for a check, it's not worth it. You guys know, and I always talk about it, we don't eat pork. So I would never, ever, ever, ever do a sponsored post for a pork product because my reputation is at stake and I'm not willing to give that up for a few sausages. Number 2, be honest in your review. Well, yeah, I know, I just said that, right? Be honest. It's the same thing as number 1, but it's worth repeating. Don't try to convince your readers to buy something for a product or a service that doesn't work. Because you know what? They're going to find out, and again, your reputation is at stake. If something doesn't work or causes an adverse reaction, contact the campaign manager of the promotion or the brand directly and say, hey, this is what happened to me, or this is what happened when I used this product. I don't think I can do an honest review. Unless they want that honest review to have negative things involved in it, then you're fine. So number 1 and number 2 is always, always, no matter what, be honest in your review. Number 3, write your own review. Don't copy someone else's review. Don't go online and find something that someone else wrote. It's your review. Be honest. Remember, do you, boo-boo. Number 5, be upfront and honest with your disclosure statement. Let your readers know that you've been compensated for writing this post. You don't have to tell them what you got or how much you got, but you need to let them know that you are being compensated for this post. And it's also an FTC regulation, so do it. Make sure you disclose up front. Number 5, this is so important as well, not that the other tips aren't, but number 5, write in your own voice. You know, your readers are following you for a purpose. They like you, they like your voice. That's why they're following you, because there's millions of other bloggers out there. Look, you don't have to have a fancy studio like this, or have a fancy DSLR camera. But you're going to do your best. Make sure your pictures are nice, you have images, your grammar is correct, there's no misspellings, everything looks good. They've already probably seen previous sponsored posts. Perhaps they've asked for links to previous sponsored posts, or your media kit or whatever it is. And then look, if you've never done a sponsored post before and you have no experience, start writing them with products that you have in your house, restaurants that you've gone to, events that you attended. Write posts about that. Take pictures, do interviews. Let people know your writing skills, because that is how you're going to get yourself out in front of the brands. You have to promote yourself. Remember, self-promotion is the best way, the only way anyone's going to see you so that you can start earning money with your blog. So do you, boo-boo. Do it right, do it tight, and it'll be all right. And number 6, last but not least, if you are serious about earning money with your blog, reach out to the brands directly. Don't sit there and wait for someone to come and knock on your door and ask you to write a sponsored post. We're self-motivators. We've got to get out there. We've got to promote ourselves. If there's a company or a brand or a product that you use and you love, send them an email. Better yet, go to social media, because if you send them an email, that emails probably get lost. And they probably get hundreds of emails every day. So hit them up on their Facebook page, their LinkedIn page, their Twitter page, their Instagram page, whatever. Let them know that you use their product and you'd love to be, a brand ambassador, or you'd like to write a sponsored post, or do they collaborate with bloggers? You never know. The worst thing they can say is no, but the best thing they can say is yes. So reach out to them. Now remember, it costs a lot of brands much less to pay a blogger to work with them than it does to put in an ad in the newspaper. So, these are my 6 tips from me to you, blogging with Blake, and don't forget, check out my sponsored post at DEDivaDeals.com. And until the next time, you have a wonderful day. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, follow my blog, follow me on Twitter, I'm AMBDE. Also, I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, you'll find me, all right? 6 tips. Here they go. Have a wonderful day. See ya.